Hi, Panthers. Mrs. Presnell again. I am back with another countdown to summer lesson. We're going to do another drawing. So, this one is our American flag drawing. So, I'm going to do step by step with you. If you don't want to do the American flag, if you'd rather do a different flag, you are more than welcome to. I will tell you kind of where you would add your own details if you want to do your own flag. So I know a lot of our families have family members from other places, and you want to celebrate them in your culture, you are more than welcome to. But with summertime coming around, I thought you usually see a lot of American flags out there, so we're going to try that out today. So I'm going to move my camera down here so you can see. So this is the one that I drew. And I will talk to you about stars and stripes. I don't want you to get super worried about making sure you get exactly the right amount of stripes and stars. We just want to kind of get the general idea and a fun summer drawing done here. So your paper, right, we're going to make sure it's horizontal here. And I'm going to draw with my marker again, but I definitely suggest with this one that you do a pencil just in case you need to erase. So we're actually going to start with this line here. It's the side of the flag. So it starts from the top and goes all the way down to the bottom. And it doesn't have to be perfectly straight because you'll notice it has kind of an illusion. It's flat, but the flag is waving. We're going to draw it that way. Right? And then the next line I'm going to do is this curved line here. So I'm going to start down here at the bottom. And I'm going to come up and curve down. Makes kind of like a hook. Okay, and then I'm going to start here and kind of make a curve so then it looks like an S. And then I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to come up and make that curve. So you'll have two curves when you're done. And then this last line, it just kind of curves up this way. So instead of curving, it curves down. Instead of curving up, it's going to curve down. Right? I'm doing this upside down. So same thing. I'm just going to take this and curve it up that way. So these both curve down and this one curves up. Okay, now we're going to do the top part of the flag. So here we're going to kind of mirror this, which means it's going to be a similar line on the top as it is on the bottom. So I'm going to curve up. So see how I made that same curve there at the top? And then from this line, I'm actually going to go straight down and connect. I'm going to go. Okay, so that's the first part of the flag. And then we're going to leave a space. So I'm not going to start here. I'm actually going to come down some, leave a space. And I'm going to do the same curve. I'm going to curve up, just like I did here. And then I make another straight line. And then you come down. So that's the second part of the flag. And then the last part, we're going to leave another little space, right? So don't start at the very top. We're going to come down, right? And then I do the same line as below. I'm going to curve up, right? So see how each one is the same curve, but then I drop down, and then I curve, and I drop down, and this one curves up. And then I'm going to connect the two here to make the end of the flag. So this is the basic flag shape. So at this point, if you would prefer not to do the American flag and you want to do your own flag, and you want to research the colors and the design, this was where you would go ahead and do that because this is just the general flag shape. But if you would like to do the American flag, you can keep following along with me. So the next part we're going to do is we're going to make this box where the stars are. So I'm going to draw a curved line here. And then this one, I see how I drop down and then I'm going to come up. So that makes this box. And I know you're thinking it's not connected. Well, that's what makes it look like it's waving, right? So they're not exactly together. So there's the box for the stars. And then here's where I'm going to do my stripes. If you really want to make sure you have 13 stripes, you kind of have to plan out where you where you want to make your stripes. So if you want to make dots, to make sure you can. But Miss Presnell is just going to freehand, right? That's my kind of art. I like to just, so I'm going to make some stripes here. This is my, called freehand, no measuring. Okay, same here. Start at the top. They're kind of curved. And if they don't match up, that's okay. Because remember, the flag is waving, so they really shouldn't match up. Okay, and then I'll do my last stripes here. There we go. So there I have my stripes on there. Okay, and then the stars. Stars those are the hard things to draw. So I just do my little trick like that, and I can show it to you. I make kind of like I'm making the letter A. Okay, and then I start down here at this. Why did I cross? I come up. Okay, and then I go over and then back down. So that's how I made my stars. And I just did them real quick. See how I'm just doing them real quick? If you want to count out 50 stars for our 50 states, you are more than welcome to. If you just want to freehand like Miss Presnell is doing, that's okay too. And the last thing was, if you wanted to make your flag the flag of another country, you can do that too. Celebrate your culture and your family members. All right. So there are my stars and my stripes. All right, the last thing he is here at the bottom. So we kind of see, you can kind of see the underside of the flag a little bit. So I'm going to start here, and I'm just going to draw a straight line. And same here, a straight line. That's where you can see the back of the flag. Okay, and then when you're coloring, a little tip to make sure you do your pattern. So I took my red crayon and I put a little red mark in all the stripes that I wanted to color red. That way I didn't mess up my pattern. So that's just a suggestion before you start coloring. You can do that. Okay? All right. I hope you enjoyed your American flag lesson and you enjoy all the other countdown to summer art lessons. Bye. I'll see you next time.